How's it going, everyone? Kurgani here. New week, new video, new game. And our last time that we recorded anything, we finished Remnant 2. That was such a good game. I still play that game almost every day. I decided that this week, though, I'm gonna go with a game that's pretty much a classic. It's a game that I always love to play, and I just wanna play through it again, this time with some commentary over it. I'm going to start off with Deprived because it's the only way to start this game. Master Key because I'm a bitch and I like to use the cheat in the beginning of the game. I always use the same face that looks like Ryan Reynolds. God, I love the music for this game too. It's so good. Alright, now we gotta mess Ryan Reynolds up. Let's go customize entire. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit for this part, just that way we can, like, get the video started and you're not watching me mess around for the next, like, 30 minutes. Alright, we're back. This is what Ree is gonna look like. Kinda looks like me when I used to work security for 36 hours. Yep, that was a job I did. I'm gonna shut up now because there's a cutscene playing.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito,
This is always
the
such a good
first of the
cutscene.
dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. of sunlight and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Leto unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Now we should be finally getting into the game.
Yes, indeed. The dark
My
side
character looked
brands
like a
the
creepypasta when he was alive, so I'm horrified to see what he looks like when he's Crispy Bacon Man.
undead. And in this land,
The undead are corralled and led to the
undead
north.
are corralled and led to the north.
I've played this game way too much. I've been playing this game since it got ported over.
To await the end.
I've been playing it
of
since the
world.
Xbox 360, like when it came out on 360. I fell in love with this series.
This
There he
your
is,
fate.
the boy. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, he's horrifying. He looks like a rejected White Walker. Jesus Christ. Nah, Oscar, this one needs to cook a little longer. He ain't good, my man. Don't free this one. That is my sleep paralysis demon, dear God. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta get into this. Oh boy, this is gonna be an adventure. This is why I think every RPG game, every Souls like needs to have facial sliders so you can do stuff like this, because this is just horrifying and amazing. Oh my god, when we get into Dark Souls 2, once I'm done with Dark Souls 1, we're gonna make something even more horrifying. I don't even know what kind of build I want to go for. Usually I go for the same build. I tried running a Dex build recently, but I don't know, I don't like Dex build. But if we can get a Black Knight weapon, dear God, he's like glowing, he's so white. We should have given him a fun color for his hair too. Like hot pink. We definitely need to get some clothes. I am not running around with my man in a thong for the rest of the game. I wonder, I've heard that it's faster talking to Oscar over here, but I usually just kill him. Like, I have the ball go down here, and while the ball breaks that, I open the shortcut, and then I kill Oscar because I feel like it's faster than talking to him. But I've heard it's faster talking to him. I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, this series I'm not gonna suck as much as I did with Remnant. This Dark Souls is my game. Let's see if I can actually parry this dude. I probably will. I will. Dude, this is just like muscle memory at this point, honestly. Alright, let's go kill Fat Boy. I'm back with a stick. Some juicy damage right at the start. I missed. There we go. This Dark Souls series is probably going to be a lot shorter than Remnant, honestly. Because I already know where I'm going with everything and what I want to do. So, it's just going to be a really quick series. The Remnant one, I think, was, what was it, spanned a couple weeks? I think this will probably just be a few days.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. And Bird just yeets us off into the middle of this place. I never noticed. If you look down in the bottom of there, you can see that the world doesn't spawn in. Imagine it didn't stop and it just, like, smashed his face first on the ground. God, he looks like a rejected Who. Alright, bonfire's already lit, so there's actually a lot of stuff you can get right at the start of the game before you really do anything. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna collect all these things because treasure hunting is really easy in this game. I am gonna talk to this guy. I never remember this dude's name. I don't like him. He's always kind of an asshole. I'm just gonna skip his dialogue. I'm not, like, you're not worth my time.
So good. Very well. That is a
Ah, didn't mean to say no to that. Let me in your religion. That's the first time I think I'm ever gonna say that. The first time I actually want to be in a religion. More souls of the lost undead. If you come back down here, if you're talking, you're listening to me just saying, hey, let's go down here, and me make commentary as if, like, this is your first time playing this game, I'm 90% sure that the people that are actually watching this have actually played Dark Souls before, so they all know all this stuff that I'm going after at the start of the game here. I'm gonna try and avoid fighting these skeletons because they cause bleed and I don't want to get beaten senselessly. I want to come back here and I want to pick up the Zweihander. Come back up here and I can get the Wing Spear, which I've never used the Wing Spear. I've always only used the Zweihander. There is something that I'm going to do while I am treasure hunting because it's kind of funny that they never patched it out or never changed it, but once we go to the New Londo ruins, you'll see me do it where at any time that you what am I trying to say? Anytime that you exit out of the game and you restart the game, every enemy position in Dark Souls 1 resets. So getting the Firekeeper soul, especially with having a homeward bone, or even if I want to just risk it in just run back, makes it so much easier just by quitting the game because all the ghosts that pop out all return to their normal positions. So I can just get I can get in there and not have to worry about, oh, am I gonna get like grabbed by a ghost or something. I don't know how I missed that parry, but I can just avoid getting grabbed by a boast. I can be. My brain is going a million miles a minute. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting beat. But see, I really want his axe because the battle axe is a really good start weapon. I swear, the male sounds in Dark Souls games. That is not a sound of pain. There's a rat right here. Oh, are you serious? Today's not my luck with this game. I have no way to heal Poison 2 unless I want to go back to the bonfire, and I really don't want to do that right now. Funny enough, another thing, if you're not a Souls player, maybe this is your first time watching a Dark Souls series, God knows why you're watching me, of all people, but if this is your first time watching Dark Souls series, you can actually, if you feel confident enough, get one of the strongest weapons in the game right at the very beginning. Like, all this stuff that you see me doing is just set up, so that way I can get my build started. But I think it's, if you get 13 dex and 24 strength is all you need. And you can get one of the strongest weapons in this game. Or at least it's one of the strongest starting weapons in this game. Dude, this poison is really beating my ass. Hey, a broken sword. So I'm not actually going to activate that fog door. And the reason being is, going through that door, you activate the dragon, and I don't want that dragon active. I'd rather keep it away for as long as possible until I get to a point where I feel I could kill it. Because it's just a nuisance having to deal with it when you're on the bridge after the Taurus demon. God, I will always love the ragdoll effects in this game. It's one of the best things the Souls... I need to remember, is the jump... Yeah, the jump's on circle in this game. I'm not going to even bother using the Ring of Sacrifice here because the poison's almost over, so if I die right here, it's whatever, honestly. That was actually really close, Jesus. Alright, let's use these. I don't want to drop my souls, I want to use them. And then I want to use one of these because I want to become human. Come on. There we go. God, there he is. In all of his beauty. He looks... he looks like that demon kid from God, what was that? It's a Japanese horror movie where the kid's like a demon. What was it? Maybe he wasn't a demon. It was The Grudge, I think, with the little boy. He looks like him, but if he was a man. So if you actually come this way, though, back on the hole, he also looks like nah, I was gonna say he looked like I forget what it was from, but it was like this mime caterpillar thing. I was gonna say he looks like that, but no, he looks like the kid from The Grudge. Alright, so if we actually come down here, though, back on the getting the most overpowered weapon in the game at the start of the game, if we come here, I need to see, can I use the Morningstar? I can, okay. The Morningstar is really good in the Catacombs, only for the fact that the Necromancers can bleed. So I want to come here. I'm gonna heal right now. This is a bad idea of healing right here, because the skeletons spawn in right here. And then right here, I'm gonna exit out of the game so they all reset their positions. We're gonna go back in. And the Necromancer should not be aggroed. Or, well, it should, but the skeletons should be all gone, so I can just run up and I can beat the Necromancer. These dudes just get, like, super beat up. Like, they stagger so easy. Activate this bonfire. Oh god, I just noticed that those are all bugs all over the walls. I always wondered what that noise was in here. I didn't notice that it was all bugs. That's disgusting. I don't need any light source. I am my own light source. My god. But yeah, you gotta come down this way. Let's heal up, because this is gonna beat my ass. I already know this is gonna beat my ass. So what you gotta do, if you've never played this game before, is that there's a demon at the end of this hallway, a Titanite demon. You have to get behind him without dying. And it's easier said than done. Because he's gonna jump right now. Ow. Once you have those, you can come right here, jump into the coffin, and now we just gotta wait. Once the cutscene plays, we can continue on what I'm doing. There we go. Now we get taken. Oh yeah, look at them fucking... Oh my god, the graphics. The graphics are so good. Those, like, pixelated feet. So we can talk to Nito right here, and we can enter his covenant. And he gives us the, Gravelord Greatsword. And the reason why that's the best weapon of the game is that it starts off doing 265 unupgraded. You need a 13 dex to hold it and a 24 strength to use it. So I have to upgrade my strength a little bit. But, once we upgrade that, we'll be set. Because that weapon, honestly, is so... Jesus Christ. I cannot get over his face. Oh my god. Alright, let's just run. It's also good to come here down when you're a human. Like when you have a humanity on. Because Pinwheel, you can actually jump down this ledge once you're here. And you can summon Paladin Leroy. And if you come down here, we can finally get close, so I'm not running around like Tarzan. And now we just have to wait for Leroy to jump down. He jumps down, like, over there on the other cliff, but sometimes he'll come down here. But we just need him to jump down, and we need him to kill these, skeletons down here. Or he's gonna go that way. There we go, now he's doing it. Those skeletons actually give decent souls, too, for the start of the game. Alright, he won't show up over here until until we start, Pinwheel. I'm gonna watch the cutscene, because I haven't seen the Pinwheel cutscene in a long time. I usually just skip this cutscene whenever I play this game. This boss as a concept was really interesting, having a necromancer that does all this stuff. But its execution was so bad. Like, Pinwheel's such a bad boss. I really want to get the Mask of the Father, though. Mask of the Father is the thing that I'm majorly after for this run. Yeah, here comes Leroy, and once Leroy comes down here, Pinwheel's basically done for. Yeah, like, look at that. Leroy messes Pinwheel up. Oh. How far in are we in this recording anyway? We're already 30 minutes deep, jeez. We got Mask of the Child. Mask of the Child's good though, because it gives stamina regen, so it's fine. 15k souls, easy right there. And we're not done yet though, because if we come this way, I'm not going to go into the catacombs yet. Like, not until I either get the sunlight maggot, or until I'm actually, like, I actually need to be here. But I'm actually after this, because there's a soul over here. So I'm going to use this. Gonna use this one. Ideally, though, as I was saying, I am hoping that this entire series should only be like, excuse me, oh my god, I have hiccups. This entire series of me running Dark Souls 1, realistically, I'm aiming for it to be like maybe a super short series, probably like 3 or 4 days total. But now we can use the Gravelord Sword. We are mid-rolling, but once we upgrade our equip load, we should be good. The only thing that I'm gonna change is if we get a Black Knight weapon, I'll probably swap over to using a Black Knight weapon. I'm gonna take off the clothes because honestly I think they're making me... Yeah, now I'm fast rolling. That's what I want. But yeah, I want to try and at least... It could take 40 to 50 minutes per episode, but I want to at least try and squeeze in 3 bosses an episode. But I want to come down this way, grab the transient curse that's in this pot. And as I was saying earlier on in the video, the reason why I brought up being able to exit out of the game and reset enemy positions is because there's a Firekeeper's soul down here, and that's what I'm after, and I don't want to have to fight the ghosts to come back. But if I can do this fast enough... Oh, well, that works anyway. I didn't even mean for that to happen. They were just like, "No, you're gonna fuck this up. Get out." Alright, now that we have the Firekeeper soul, gonna come down this way. And we're gonna reinforce my Estus Flask. And the reason why I grabbed the Master Key is if we come down this way, we can use the Master Key in New Londo to open the way towards Blighttown. I have no reason to use the Ring of Sacrifice, honestly. Not until I start getting into the hundreds of thousands of souls area. But until that point, I have no reason to use it. Valley of Drakes. I'm gonna try and not fight this dragon either for a little bit. I actually might duo spec in this run through where I know I'm gonna be upgrading this Gravelord sword, but I might go into using magic, because magic in Dark Souls 1 is absolutely ridiculous, especially when you get into the DLC and you can unlock hexes and things like that. That's disgusting, and they never changed it until Dark Souls 2 came around. And even in Dark Souls 2, hexes were really broken, because if you do it right and you get the Hexer if you have the right level of intelligence and you get the Hexer staff really early, and you get the I think it's called the Dark Orb Hex or Dark Hail Hex, and you use it against the last giant, it just messes them up, like, really bad, like, to the point where it... I think when I used it against the Dark Giant originally, because I haven't run a Dex build in a long time, because I tend to never have the urge to suddenly play Dark Souls 2. But with the Hex build, I was killing the last giant in, like, it had to be seconds. It had to be like at least 20 seconds, maybe even faster than that, maybe like 10. Alright, I'm gonna rest this bonfire though, because I know for a fact that this Black Knight in particular usually messes me up. So I want to avoid taking any unnecessary risks. But hopefully, we can get his halberd, because it's one of my favorite weapons in this game. Yeah, look at that damage, dude. This damage is disgusting. No weapon. But I did get the Grass Crash shield, so now I have 2 things that increase my stamina. I always wondered in this game, though, does double stamina stuff stack? I don't think it does. There's also something funny I've always noticed about this game, too. When you roll, I guess they snapped your skeleton to, roll at the point of your left foot, because if you notice, the left foot stays completely still while the rest of your body moves. Watch. Yeah, see? See how it just, like, turns backwards like that? That always gets me for a good laugh. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid, and I'm gonna try and fight Havel right now. Because I think I take him. I think he's easy to parry anyway. He's slow. I just have to get in and avoid being smacked as soon as I enter the door. Yeah, like, look at this. We can literally just stand here and just bully this man. And now I get the Havel ring. And since we're here, I'm not going to go to Blighttown, and I'm not going to go to the Cathedral yet. I'm going to head up into the Undead Burg, because I want to go fight the Taurus Demon. And we're going to end the video once I kill Taurus Demon. But now that we're up here, we actually are behind everything. So we can take the opposite way to get to the bonfire that's over here. There's this little Black Knight down here. I remember my first time fighting him. I always thought he was so scary. And then I realized that, yeah, no, sound cues exist. He's also always not facing center. He's always off center. Just gonna 2-shot him really quick. His sword would be nice to have. Nope. Maybe the great sword one will drop something. The Havel ring is very good too, because now I can... Yeah, I can have the shield on, I can have the mask on, and I can do fast rolls. Can I actually have clothes on now too? I think I can. Yep, I can have... No, there it is. There's the fat rolls. I'm gonna try and kill everything in the Undead Burg, so that way I don't have to come back here after. I know I always have to come back to the Undead Burg, everyone does, but I want to minimalize that fact. It's funny that the only difference between the only difference between normal rolls and fat rolls was, or normal rolls and mid rolls was gloves, but I guess it's actually the pants. I love how I was saying I was going to get the bonfire that's over here, and instead I just completely gave up on it. That clipping, though. His cheeks just hanging out above the back of the robe. You're going to heal. I want to know how much I can do in one plunging attack with this sword. Is it an insta-kill? Oh, it was so close. There we go. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this video. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.